All right, here's another trading recap. Today is March 28th, Monday, start of the week. And I'm finishing up kind of strong today. A lot of good moves after the opening bell. Today I'm up 52.43. I was definitely felt really dialed in today, especially on DATS. That's where I made most of my profit here, 48.63 on DATS. Pre-market was kind of slow, but as soon as the bell opened, DATS was gave a perfect opportunity for the red to green and break to the high. There was a catalyst on it. Let's see, the catalyst. Launch of advertising on NFT program. And we had a huge move here throughout the day here. So at the open, I can show you my trades. If it wants to, there we go. So here, pre-market, I tried trading this. I'm going to set an alert here on CELZ if it decides to make more moves. Just broke to all-time highs, so I'll just keep that on the side. But here, pre-market, got a nice pop from the news at 8 a.m., but it was a little bit slow. I sized in really heavy to this pullback here. I was in about max position, my max size, $600. Which is quite a small max size, but I'm trying to expand that a little bit more. But a decent size here, $600 for me. And I was looking for the break of this high, but it was just really choppy. I sized in huge to this pullback, and I took a small 1% gain. Then kind of was just choppy the rest of the morning here. We saw this nice red to green here. I thought we were going to see a nice parabolic move, but took it off for a small loss. Then didn't really trade until the open, which in the open, I took a starter here as I saw buyers coming in. It was just kind of holding the open price. So I thought we would see a move, and we ended up seeing a move through VWAP, held VWAP, so I added more. Kind of took some off for a small gain here, just to kind of take some early profits in case we saw a fail. And then I saw hold up more, so I added in, and then I was looking for the break of the pre-market high, which I sized in like over 300 shares. So this was maybe about $700 to $800 position size. And we saw a nice move here, two candles, 10% move here to the high. I nailed that, and that's what put me nicely green on the day. I was up at that point 35. Then I started just scalping the range here. Then it pulled back, and then I saw it pop up as I was trading CELZ, and I took a position at 248, and I took it off as soon as it broke the high. I didn't know if it was actually going to make a rip. I didn't size into it because I was already in like a profit protection mode because I was already up my daily goals like 35, and I hit my daily goals, passed my daily goal, and it was really slow pre-market, so I didn't think we would see more moves. But I was already in profit protection mode. It was near 10 o'clock, so I kind of sized down. I wasn't really as aggressive anymore as I was at the open. And, I really should have sized into this on this micro pullback before the break of the high, but I let it go without me here. I took it off early for a small gain, and then it ripped without me, and then I started trading the range here, scalping the range, and I got a nice move through the break of 293 and up towards $3, so I had another scalp there, and that was it. Well, I don't know if we're going to see more moves on it. It seems very, very extended. It seems the past couple of days that when stocks start hitting that 70 to 100% gap or gap on the day from the previous day, it seems like they start failing around that level. We'll see, though. I mean, it's a little bit extended here on the 5-minute. I think we might need to see a pullback to 250 and then maybe a huge consolidation for like another hour or 2 hours before we may see another move up midday. But by the time it's midday, volume's drying up, momentum is drying up. We'll see if this can go any higher. Here, right now, it looks like it's trying to push. We'll see if volume can come in and retest that $3 level. Maybe we'll be able to squeeze out again. Let's look at the daily here. The daily does not look that good. However, we do have room here. The next stop is up towards $4. Sure, there's a lot of shorts up in this area here, so he might be squeezing out more. We'll see here. I don't know. I will keep it on watch. Maybe I should put a starter in under $3. Eesh, I don't know. This is tough. Because if we look at the 5 minute, look how extended that is. I don't know. This is the tough call. I think I'm going to stay away. I mean, I'm way above my daily goal here. I do have a nice cushion on the other hand, but I think I should just lock it up. I'm already at a really good position on the month. Today is a decent day. Not super hot. That would justify me jumping into this. Let's look at the tape. Let's see what we got here. Could be a false break. I just don't know how much higher it could go. Let's see. 310, 312. I mean, I could have got a nice 10 cents on it already. Yeah, I could have got a nice 5% move there. I don't know. It would have been small size though, so I really only would have made a couple dollars. It would have been small size because it wouldn't make sense to be gambling, 50% of my profit on the day for, something that's already extended for a 5% move. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I think I'm going to sit that one out. So we got CELZ. I saw this pop up and I scalped it. On this candle here, it was kind of jumping up and down, so I kind of put in a bid order to buy the bid, and then I quickly sold on the ask for a nice small scalp. Then it faded all throughout pre-market, and then at the open, we got a nice red to green move. And I was sizing actually kind of high here. I bought at 413, kind of high, and then I bought again at 416. Looking for that move towards the break of the high, but we did get a nice flush candle, and I lost about 10 cents a share on that, and a little bit more than 10 cents a share. So I took maybe a $7 or $8 loss on that one, which isn't terrible, but it was a small size, I guess. So not terrible. I managed my sizing on that. I didn't get too aggressive. However, here I saw that we kind of broke below VWAP, and then we held this 9 EMA level, so I kind of sized in under $4 and then added at 405 for the break of the VWAP and scalped it there for a nice 1 or 2% gain there. DATS is still moving up, 323 now. I can't, it is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. I'm in profit protection mode. I'm happy to be green. It's not something I should be, pushing my luck for because it's not super hot today. Even though DATS is up almost 100%. And then here, we got a little bit of consolidation here, but it was a reverse head and shoulders, so it was kind of bullish. I thought we would definitely see a squeeze of the shorts. We had shorts adding. We had shorts up here, shorts adding here at the open, especially on this huge candle here. Lots of volume, definitely shorts adding. On the lower high here, shorts adding here, shorts adding, but we're getting higher lows, and I knew we were going to squeeze here, so I started adding, and then I started adding on this candle here because I saw a nice solid support coming in for the break of the high, which we ended up getting, and I was able to make back my loss that I had on this candle here with a little bit of a gain, not much, 69 cents, 69. So, small win here. I could have really sized in. I was debating sizing in on this candle for the break of the high, but because of how many false breakouts we had here and, here and here, I knew shorts were very aggressive on this, and so I just didn't want to risk too much capital, especially after hitting my daily goal on DATS. I was already in profit protection mode after about 9:45, so small gain, it is what it is. I'm happy. I was able to make back my loss on that. Up $52. It's a pretty damn decent day for me. So happy with that. HYMC, I traded. Kind of just, we're scalping here. It's very thick. I didn't know really how high it could go. I knew we had resistance here, and we would likely break just to squeeze out the short sellers before making a dump. Saw this nice candle reclaim the 9 EMA, started sizing in, pulled back a little bit too much for my liking, took it off as a scratch. We ended up seeing that push, and then I added back in off for the 9 EMA. We got a nice push through the high, and I was able to take a nice gain. A nice gain of a whole $1.91. So very thick, not much range on that. So then we had WIMI. For some reason, any stocks under $2 and over $10, I tend to like mismanage my risk. Either on the small stocks that are under $2, I size in too much, or on the big stocks, I either size in too little and I take small gains because it's just such a big spread, or I actually sometimes I size in too much and I underestimate how big the range can be because of the big spreads. So my sweet spot is between $2 and $10. That's where I'm able to, manage my risk effectively, according to my statistics. But yeah, for the small stocks, I really sometimes underestimate, or I overestimate how much it can move, so I don't really make that much of a gain. And then sometimes I realize that, and then I size in too much, and then I see a big dump, and a 10 cent on like $1 stock is 10%. So that can be pretty deadly. WIMI, let's see, WIMI. I did trade this. It's not going to give me the trades, huh? Let's see. All right, well, so it's not going to give me the trades here. So what we're going to do is I only had a couple trades, so we're going to go look at the times that I traded this. Yeah, so WIMI, I got an entry at 31 and 34. So 31, is it 831? Yeah, 831 and 834. So I traded this, pre-market. As soon as it popped up, we had a nice 25% candle. I thought this was going to be super strong, especially on the that WIMI got approved by the FCC to enter the U.S. market. I thought that was a big kind of a big catalyst, and it popped up 25%. However, the daily chart does not look very pretty. There's probably a lot of bag holders on this, and so I'm not surprised that it faded all day, all pre-market and at the open. But I was kind of sort of aggressive on this. I was adding here. I was kind of scalping this first candle, made a small gain, pulled back. I started sizing in. I thought we'd see another move past the high. Since this candle closed up at the high, I thought buyers were really aggressive on this, which they were. But, on this pop here, there was just so many sellers, and this candle got stuffed into. So I took that opportunity to kind of close it at break even or a small gain, and then it faded ever since. So that was that. I ended up $1.20, so not much. But all in all, sorry, there's a lot of noise. Somebody's doing renovations up above me, so I'm gonna quickly finish this video here. But my P&L's going up, ended today strong, and I hope to finish the week strong, and currently tracking for the best month of my career. So I'm not gonna try to jinx it here, but I'm gonna stay strong. Take my green days off the table, and not get too aggressive if the market's not very hot. And so on a day like today, I'm happy to be walking away nicely green. So we'll see you guys on the next trading recap. And good luck if you guys are still out there making some trades. You might see some more movement on CELZ or DATS if they hold up. And so if you're trading that, good luck. All right, peace.